Squarespace Analytics is an extremely powerful tool that's going to help you understand how people are finding your website, what they're actually doing when they're on your website, and ultimately how you can improve engagement so you can grow your business on Squarespace. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through a complete Squarespace Analytics tutorial so you can get the most of these built in analytics tools. And for those of you that don't know me, my name's Henry Purchase. I'm the founder of SEO Space, the SEO plugin for Squarespace. So if after using Squarespace Analytics, you want to actually get people to your Squarespace website by ranking higher up on search engines, head over to SEO Space. We have a 7-day free trial and we've already helped over 30,000 Squarespace websites rank higher up on Google. It'll be the first link in the description. But just heading straight over to the Squarespace dashboard itself, it's super easy to find Squarespace Analytics. All you're going to want to do is head over to Analytics. And as you'll see, as of May 2025, you'll see there are 3 sections. Now, Squarespace does change its dashboard around quite a little bit. So if anything does change, all you need to do is press slash, and then here you can just search in order to find anything that I'm actually talking about. Now, obviously, traffic is an overview of how many people are coming to your website and an overview of actually where they come from, what they're doing, all that sort of stuff. We then have engagement. That's an overview of how people actually engage with your website, such as do they click on buttons, do they fill out forms, etc. Super, super powerful. We'll be coming to that later. And then we have sales, which if you have e-commerce, I don't have e-commerce on my site. This is where you're going to be able to see the sales that you're getting and also your purchase funnel and journey, which is vitally important. Now, a lot of people actually ask me, is it worth relying on Squarespace Analytics or Google Analytics? Now, I do always recommend that you hook up Google Analytics. I'll add a tutorial in the description of how to do that. However, Squarespace Analytics really, in my opinion, is only needed if you need to create custom events and custom tracking. So let's say, for example, if you want to see exactly where form submissions are coming from. So if someone's submitting a form on your website and you want to see, did they come from social media, ads, organic traffic, that's the sort of thing that you're going to need Google Analytics for, because you can set up custom dashboards to really drill down into the data that you need. However, if that isn't you, you don't need custom dashboards or anything like that. Squarespace Analytics is going to be perfect for you. As you can see here, you've got visits. So this is the total number of visits that you've had to your website. The bounce rate is what percentage of those bounce before doing anything. And again, you can sort of hover over here and it's going to tell you what that means. Then you have unique visitors. So how many of these visits were unique visitors? And page views. So this is the number of page views that all the users did across your website. Down here, we've got a really handy chart where you can then change the range that you're viewing. And you can also change this to weekly or daily as well to get granular data. This down here is then also going to dig deeper into where those visitors are coming from. So what source? Direct is if they just type in your URL and go straight to it. Google is if they come from Google, Bing, obviously, and then also are they on desktop or mobile? So this is really handy for understanding how people use your website. So if you see that there's a lot of mobile users, you probably want to go through and make sure that your website is optimized for mobile as well. Now, just heading over to traffic sources, this is going to provide you a daily breakdown of what source people come from. And when I say source, that could be from search. So for example, Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, etc. Scrolling down, we can also see referrals. So referrals are other websites that visitors to your website are coming to. For example, here you can see this is the Squarespace forum. And you can see that I've had 142 people come from the Squarespace forum in the past 30 days. Now, obviously going through this, your analytics might look completely different, especially if you're not getting a lot of traffic, but it is really helpful to dive into the details. And you can also see I've had 55 visitors from ChatGPT as well, which is super, super interesting. Then you can also break it down by social channel. So you can see here, I'm getting people from YouTube and also Reddit, and then also paid search if you do any paid search as well, and then also email down here. So now you've understood traffic a little bit, I'm going to head over to engagement. And this is probably actually where I spend the most time, because you really need to understand how people are engaging with your website. And ultimately, the whole point of a website in a lot of cases is to drive leads and sales. So you want to be tracking over time where your leads and sales are coming from to then inform your efforts in order to get more of those. So here, obviously, you'll see page views. These are the top page views on your Squarespace website. You've then got activity log, which actually shows you a log of all the different pages that someone visits, the location, where they came from, details around what browser they're using. And then this is where I spend a lot of time. This is form and button conversions. And what this actually shows you is a month by month breakdown of all the form submissions on your website, the page that these form submissions happen on, as you can see here, and then also the button clicks. Now, personally, what I like to do, I actually like to go down here and click by page, because this is going to show you where you're getting the most button clicks or form conversions by page. So if I go back to form submissions and then go by page, these are the pages that are driving the most form submissions for my website. And actually, one really helpful thing, it shows you the conversion rate. So for example, here, you can see the form submission conversion rate on this web page is only 1.1%, which is really, really low. So this tells me that I need to do some conversion rate optimization on this web page. So as you can see, there's a lot of really, really helpful data here. So I really recommend taking the time to figure out what is going on your website, to then use tools like SEO Space in order to get recommendations of how to get more people to your Squarespace site. Then you also have site search keywords. So these are the keywords that people are actually searching in order to find your Squarespace website. Now, looking at this now, it actually seems like there's a bug on here. So, sometimes with Squarespace, there can actually be issues that occurs. That's completely okay. I know that I've definitely got more than 18 visits on my Squarespace site from Google, because this is actually going to show you the keywords that people actually search into Google to find your website. And as you can see, I've had over 6,000 visitors from Google in the past 30 days. So yeah, sometimes there's issues, that's completely okay. And then finally coming over to sales. And this is going to provide you an overview of all your sales across your website. We then have sales by product if you sell them, and then also your purchase funnel. So this is going to show you how many website visits do you get, how many viewed a product, how many added a product to a cart, and then how many purchased. And this is really helpful because it can help you understand where you're actually losing people. For example, if you get loads of visits but no one views the product, well, that tells you that you need to be pushing more people to the product. If people are adding the product to a cart but then buying, that tells you that you're getting a lot of abandoned carts, and you might actually need to go and set up an email flow in Squarespace, which actually Squarespace has built in natively. That is a walkthrough of Squarespace Analytics. Of course, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave them below. Obviously, there's a lot more detail that you can go down to. One thing that I didn't mention is actually geography here as well. This provides you an overview of where your visitors are actually coming from, which is really helpful to make sure you're attracting people from your target geographies. For example, here you can see my top ones on SEO Space are the US. I can also see the states and where exactly those people are coming from. UK, Canada, Australia, India, Germany, France, and a lot of these are the top places that Squarespace is used. So that's brilliant to see. And obviously you can really dig down to see, well, let's say you wanted to get more people from Zambia. Obviously from there, you get the data to know I'm not getting that many people from Zambia, and I can create a strategy in order to get more. So Squarespace Analytics is a powerful tool. Obviously, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave it below. I'll also add a link to try out a 7-day free trial of SEO Space, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.